Hey you guys, this is Ada with AdaSweetz. I'm back again with another video, and today is a little different. I will be doing a tutorial on dipping strawberries, my technique of dipping strawberries and decorating them. Yeah, that's it. Let's get into the video. Okay, so I have my white chocolate. I have my chocolate. I melt my chocolate in a glass container because it's an even heat, so that the chocolate will stay hotter longer. If you melt it in a plastic container, it's gonna be back cold fast. And besides, like, one side might get hot and the other side might not. So I tend to like glass because I can heat it at a better, it just heats better. So but anyways, today I have white chocolate, my strawberries. Since it's New Year's, I said I was gonna do like some kind of thing with New Year's. And so today I'm gonna be doing white chocolate with gold. Do gold sprinkles, and I'm going to use metallic gold as well, and show you maybe a different technique or something that you'll be interested in seeing. If you would like to see me do my cleaning method, that actually helps preserve your berries, so that once they're cleaned in this process, they'll last typically like at least 3 to 4 days, maybe even a week. I've made them and kept them in my refrigerator for at least a week, and they lasted. Just to see how long it will last in the cold, and it preserves them. And also, like, the chocolate preserves them. Once you get a complete coverage all the way up to the top, it helps to preserve the strawberry so that it won't necessarily break down, because strawberries are easy to break down, period. But the way that I clean them, and because I get a complete coverage of my strawberry, they last longer, and the chocolate aids in like a protector. And so yeah, and the strawberries stay a lot fresher during that process. So if you would like to know how to do that, leave down in the description box in my comments, hey, I wanna see a video on the cleaning method, and I'll create a cleaning method video for you. Just leave me a message. Okay, no talking. I know y'all ready to see the video. And so how I do them, as you notice, I have toothpicks on in them, and so it's easier for me to grip them. I used to do them just the leaves. I used to do them with just the leaves, which is good. But like, say like I take this toothpick out, and I grab the leaves. See how loose it is? Like, I don't have that structure that I need to. If I want to just dab to get the chocolate off, I can't necessarily do that well. And sometimes your leaves will come apart from your strawberry doing it like that. So I just use toothpicks up in there. Hey, that's my method. It may not work for you, but it worked for me. So I'm just showing you my way of doing it. Okay, and now I'm finna start actually dipping, because I got my chocolate actually oh yeah, sorry about that. And y'all know, baby, I ain't editing nothing because I can't edit. So I promise, once I get better and get better at doing this, I promise you, y'all see a whole nother video. Not necessarily a whole nother video, but y'all see better quality videos. But yeah, here we go. And if you notice, I use a butter knife. I love using butter knives for my chocolate. It's just something that I started doing, and I've stuck with it. So just get you a butter knife and pull. Make sure you pull your leaves up. See how I have the leaves up? Pull them up so that way it won't be connected to your chocolate. And what I do is I take a line as close as I can get to the leaves. Let's see. And once, and see, as you can see, I've gotten it as close as I can get it at the top. See? And now I'm finna dip it. You just tap it, well, shake it rather, just to get the excess chocolate off of it. And whichever side that you're gonna use as your back, then you just take it and you just, you know, flatten it a little bit just to get the excess off. That's all you're doing. It's getting the excess off. See? See the back part that I actually flattened out to get the excess? And this is your front. I'm just shaking it just to make the but to make the chocolate a little bit more smoother, which is smooth, but you know, like whenever like it drips, it leaves a line. So just to shake that line back in there so it'll be smooth. It's why I did that. And you just set it down. Just set it down. That's it. To the next. See if I can get this camera. I'm sorry, y'all. Bear with me, please. Don't leave me just because I ain't a professional just yet. Don't leave me. Stick with me. I got some valuable lessons. I got some valuable knowledge to give you. I promise you. I learned a lot of this on my own, trial and error. I didn't have like help like that to actually do this, and a lot of times I just had to do it on my own, like trial and error, and do stuff. And thank God I had customers that, you know, hung in with me doing this. By far am I a professional, but I take my craft very serious. I'm very like anal on stuff. I judge myself hard when it comes to my sweets. I love for my stuff to be fresh and great quality. In order to actually charge, you have to have great quality work. You have to. At least that's how I feel. I love neat work. I don't like stuff put together. I don't like that. That bothers me. Maybe I'm a little OCD. I don't know. Maybe I am. And maybe I'm not. But oh well. If I am. There's plenty of people in the world that is. If it is. But earlier I was saying that I take the knife. The butter knife. I'm sorry. I take the butter knife and I just hit the back. I just graze the back just a little bit. You kind of see the strawberry just a little bit, but you don't want it all the way. See, if you expose the berry too much, just put a little chocolate on there. Because with the strawberries, like I said, they break down. And just take it. And you just shake it. See those little lines from when it was dripping? So you're just going to shake it until it go away. Well, you know, go back into it. And you set it down. But yeah. In order to charge, you have to have quality. And I'm not knocking anybody else, because everybody got hustles. Hey, everybody, you know, It's best to always have your business. Have a side hustle for a side hustle. And as you can see, I wish always keep an extra toothpick. And I'm finna show you why. Let me get this excess off in the back, so I can bring it closer to you and so y'all can see what I'm talking about. It may be a little whitewashed, but right here, right there, it was a bubble. It done bust already. But it's another one right here. I hope it ain't. And you just do that. Just to give it some air. And just shake it and it'll smooth back out. Like I said, it's my way, how I'm doing it, so you know. And by the way, my hands are clean. I know y'all probably wondering what I'm doing, but from the strawberries, sometimes their seeds fall in the chocolate. So you just want to make sure you get those seeds out, because you don't want it to look like you got spots in your strawberries once you dip them, you know. People be like, what is that on my strawberries, you know? So you don't want that on there. So you just make sure you get that off. And because I have marble top counters, if you're a confectioner, or just pretty much like dealing with chocolate, you will know what I'm talking about. But like in the chocolate world, like they use marble, and marble it makes your stuff chill fast. And so I don't have my strawberries actually on a tray. I have them sitting on my counter. But I have like parchment paper. I don't use wax paper at all. Literally, I don't even have wax paper in my house. Most people use wax paper, but I don't use wax paper. I use parchment paper. Parchment paper works better for me because I can use parchment paper with whatever. Whether I make cakes, strawberries, whatever. Wax paper, if you tend to put it in the oven, it'll give off like a smoke smell, and I don't like that. And so, no, of course, I'm not putting my strawberries in the oven. But for me, I just prefer wax paper because I can use it for so many different things. And wax paper, I just don't like how it actually do. And sometimes it's a little harder for I don't know, I just had like kind of a couple bad experiences with wax paper. So that's one reason why I just don't use it. But like I said, my way. It's my way. So you don't have to do it how I'm doing it. You can do it however you see fit doing it. This don't work for you, then hey, that's fine. It's not going to hurt my feelings at all. But if you have any questions about something, you're very free to ask me. Like I said, we get real close to the stem, to the leaves, where they come from out, like where they bloom at. Get real close so that it's that barrier that you need to preserve your strawberries. And what I'm talking about again is right here. Right where your stems, you're not stems, where your stem to, but where your leaves come out at, right there, is where you want to get the closest at, so that none of your strawberry is showing. And you see the little bubbles that I'm talking about, they trying to form, but you see how the strawberry in the back is not exposed, but you can see the strawberry through the chocolate because I scraped it a little bit. But that's how I want it to be. Yeah, these strawberries are full of seeds. Do you hear me? And like, I guess because, when you wash them, They really fall off. And see, that's the line I'm talking about. I hope you can see it. Every time I'm trying to show it to y'all, my camera is like... Last one, y'all. And then we're going to go back and I'm going to do the drizzles on it. So I can show you my way of putting sprinkles on it. And also I do the infused strawberries as well. If that's what you want to see too. Leave in the description box that you'll want to see that, and I will make a video on those as well. And they call them drunken strawberries, infused strawberries, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, they're infused with alcohol of your choice, of the customer's choice. And alrighty, here we go. And see, strawberry. And see in the back how it's a little exposed, like right up in there. I'm gonna put a little chocolate on there once I get done. this is how I do my drizzles. And it really depends on the look that I'm trying to accomplish, because sometimes I don't use the actual butter knife to do them. Sometimes I use a bag, or I will use a bottle that you can put your chocolate in and drizzle them. And that's how I normally do it sometimes. It's like that. Okay. Get the sprinkles. And I'm just using the regular Wilton sprinkles, gold. I can make my own. I do know how to make my own sprinkles, and I do make my own sprinkles. I make my own sprinkle blends as well, but I make custom colors as well, like with different beads and all. I do make those, and well, not just these, but just like the little beads. I'll show you in a minute. I make those, but I'm about to say, I lost my train of thought, but we're gonna continue because our chocolate is getting cold as I talk. So I'm just gonna sprinkle on one side. Just one side. That's like a little technique that I like to do. And then it's drizzled on both sides rather, but I put sprinkles on one side. And then I just set it right back down. I'm gonna do 6 like that, and the other 6 I'm gonna do a metallic design, and you'll see that. And by the way, I love gold. I love gold. I also offer classes as well, like one-on-one classes. You can come to my house. I haven't started doing the classes online, but that's something that I am going to start doing, is offering classes online. But I do offer classes at home. I'm located in Mississippi, so if you're ever wanting to actually like actually be in one of my one-on-one classes, just let me know. I offer, you know, pretty much a big list of things that I do offer, not just strawberries, but like say if you have a design that you're trying to do, I can help you with that. But yeah, just email me. I'm on Facebook as AdaSweetz and Treats. My Facebook page is Ada Newsom Carter. And like I said, everything's gonna be in the description box, so you just check the description box and you can get my contact information. But like I said, I will be doing tutorials on YouTube too as well, which they're free. But of course, I won't be doing everything on here. And I save cost efficiency, so that's why I use a bowl, or yeah, and put my strings, and I put it back in my container because it haven't touched anything. It just, you know, was excess. So put tie back on it, put it back up, just store it. Okay. Let me show you my gold. I'll show you how I do it. Let's see how I want to do this. Use this one. And like I said, I'm showing you how I do it. Other people do it different ways. You also can use lemon extract, but make sure that it's lemon extract. It's not imitation, because imitation is not gonna work, but lemon extract works. And it does the same thing like Everclear do. And I use Everclear 100. Make sure it's gonna be 190 proof. I used a grain alcohol. So you can use different vodkas. Before I started using the Everclear, I used to use just regular clear vodka. I want to say it was maybe, I can't remember the exact name of it, but it used to be those individual bottles that I used to buy, the personable alcohol bottles that I used to buy to mix with my gold. And as you can see, I use gold, Coldest, and I got it from Lavender Bake Shop. I also probably put her address as well in the description box, so you can get the gold from. Yeah, and I'm gonna show you how it looks. This is how it looks on not bout out, but as you can tell, I have been really using it. Yeah, and I just get me a container that I use, and because like I said, when you put the alcohol in there, vodka evaporates. So anybody can use this. Like kids can eat this. Like say like if I mix this gold on these strawberries, the alcohol is gonna evaporate. You just need an adhesive. That's all you need is an adhesive. And your alcohol, your vodka is, well, your Everclear is your adhesive, and to make a mixture. You know, like when you have a paint dries. So that's what you're making. You're making an edible paint that dries. Yeah. And pretty much that's it. And I just put a little bit off up in here for it's like alcohol wise. I put a good deal of the luster dust. And as you can see, you see how much I got in here. And like all of this that's on the side, I just put more vodka in there and it recreates paint again. I just keep a top on it and I keep it in a safe area. And the alcohol evaporates and it creates a paste. Like it ain't wet, it's actually dry. So once I put vodka in here, it reactivates again. And baby, this stuff is expensive. Like a little jar of it is like, what, almost $30. Different places, depending on where you get it from. I can't remember how much I got it, how much I paid for this with Lavender's Bake Shop. I don't know if I caught it on sale or not, but I also I just ordered some more of the gold as a backup. And let me show you what I'm talking about. This is the and as you can see, it's new. It had never been opened, but yeah, it's from Divine Specialties, and you can actually, and I probably could leave that website as well, but they have like a special for, I believe it's $100 if I'm not mistaken, but I promise you it is definitely a great investment into your business, because these little babies right here cost you about $30 by themselves. So if you can get a discount price, and you can get, let me see, I got this one. Yeah, I got 5. So you get 5 for $100. And I believe it was $100. So I had got the gold, because I wanted another backup, because I use gold the most out of my silver. I got silver as well. And I have like, it says copper dust, but it's actually like, like a rose gold. And they also have, let me put these down. And they also have like different colors with Divine Specialty, and it's actually like you make a paint out of it, and it's edible. They have this, and like it says grape. Let's see if I can get it to focus, child. Guess it's not gonna focus. It's called grape jelly. And then I have what is called pink lemonade. That focused. Okay, that's pink. And then have another one. It's called mint chip. But I mean, I just have different colors. But you can get all kind of different colors. I ain't gonna say all kind of, but they have a huge selection of them that you can actually get from them. And trust me, paying $30 for this versus paying $100 for 5 is a whole lot cheaper, because if I got 30 of these, I mean not 30 of these, but if I paid $30, then that was gonna be kind of expensive. But I got 5 for $100. So that means that these on the Divine Specialty, that means this wasn't even $25, because I got 5 of them. So that is a great buy for your business. But enough about that. So I normally have like a dropper, but I ain't feel like pulling all that out. So when I don't feel like pulling it out, I just use the top of my alcohol, and I pour my Everclear. I put my Everclear, and this is 190 proof, baby. Do not drink this by itself. Yes, it's alcohol, but do not drink it by itself unless you're a true alcoholic, because it is very strong. Some people drink it, but hey, and I just put a little bit up in there, and as you can see, it's already like creating a paint. See? And then like I said, if I put all it, normally I don't put all of it in there. I'm just showing you. And it creates a paint, because it'll evaporate. If I let it sit out, it's gonna evaporate. And so I'm just showing you how it does. And so yeah. And so I had another order. So like, this is my brush. So I'm not gonna get a new brush. So well, a clean brush rather. Like, this brush is got number gold on it, and so I just used it. So I'm just letting you know. And so all I do is go around, and I incorporate the other dust that's off up in here that was once a liquid paint rather. And I'm just mixing it back together and making a paint. I'm gonna work on give me one of those mounts from, I think it's Archon mounts, because I want to start doing online classes. I'm going to start doing them, not just because I want, but I'm going to start doing them because they're more convenient for people across the world that can watch you. And it's so many people that want to see what you got to offer, and you never know who watching. Always remember, it's somebody out there watching, always. And if you started a business and you watching me do these for, just either entertainment purposes, or if you just want to start, see another technique or how to do something, then remember, it's always somebody out there watching you. And you see how I kind of like, I dropped some paint on there, but you see how it's kind of like just running. So now this gold, it gets everywhere. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my strawberry, all my other strawberries to the side on the paper. Because I'm not going to do all of them like this with this method. I don't think I am. But I'm going to show you how I do it. And how I do it is I just take my brush, I put some of the paint, edible paint that I just made out of the container. And remember, it's wet, and so it's like liquidy. So I'm just going to tap. And I got splatters. And this gets, when I say everywhere, it gets everywhere. All on my counters, on my chairs, and on me. But I love the look. I love how it looks. It gives just like a little extra elegant look. Just a way of like sprucing up your treats. And you can use this same method on anything, really. Your candy apples, your chocolate apples, your Rice Krispie treats, all kind of, things it can work on. I think I'm gonna do one more, and that's gonna be it with this design, this splatter design. All right, I got that on there, and it's gonna dry. Yeah, it's like a work of art. That's what it is. It's art. You creating, but you just using it. But you just using food to create it. Neat, huh? Okay, for these, I'm going to take the same exact paint mixture, and I'm just going to paint. Now, with this method, you have to have, it can't be too thin, because if it's too thin, then your paint is not going to lay on your surface. Like if it's watered down, like if you got too much alcohol in it, then it will just leave runs. Like it's not gonna look like paint. It's not gonna look smooth, is what I'm saying. It's gonna separate. That's what I'm trying to say. Hold on one second. I'm just painting it. And being that, ain't nobody gonna see no bottom of the strawberry, I do not worry about painting the bottom. Like I say, I'm a little anal, y'all. I be trying to get all the spots, but you know, look like a little bell, like a little Christmas ornament. Look how the shine. It's already drying. Okay. And just do the second one like the next one like that. I'm sorry, y'all. As you can tell, I'm like kind of in my zone. This is like a zine for me, like, you know, a stress reliever. Creating and being creative, and seeing people smile because of what you've created. You know, people not used to certain things, and like I said, it dries. So like, say like if I go across something that's actually like dry and I keep doing it, it's gonna start flaking. It's turning back right back into powder. So you know, you have to work fast with it. Alright. And as you can see, it's like I created like a paint. See? But you can see it got still a little liquid to it, but like the paint up here, just put it back up in there, remix it again, and it creates the paint again. Like a thinner paint. So, and that's how you would do all the other ones too. I'm just doing something. They're different. And that's it, y'all. That's it. And so I hope that this has been, you know, a blessing to you all for your business, to your business. I told y'all, see, it's everywhere. It's like all on my shirt now, like everywhere, literally, y'all. But anyways, yeah. But I hope this has been a blessing to you all. To, you know, what I've showed you. If you would like to see anything else of me doing like a video or whatnot, let me know. Write in the comments below what would you like to see next, like for us, like a tutorial, and what you would like to see for us, like sweets and stuff. What would you like for me to teach next? Like I said, I'll be doing tutorials, and I'll be doing mukbangs and maybe vlogs. I'm not sure, but yeah, but until next time, like, subscribe, hit the notification button up at the top, and that way it'll let you know whenever I'm on. But until next time, if you can't have a good day, don't you go mess up nobody else's. Have a nice day. Peace in.